Hello YouTube, in this tutorial we're gonna answer a couple of questions. First, how to limit amount of connections from external IPs, where to put that number? Well, see here this line as listen, so if you put 5 here, that means that 5 clients will be able to hook to your server. That's the one question. Another thing is, what if you wanna down there and not up here define a couple of hard-coded lines that you're trying to send to your Telnet client? How to do that individually? Will you use send all or something else? Well, we will use just send. Let me explain. Con send, and let's say you're creating some kind of header here. So your natural impulse will be to type something like this. Okay, let's have it a little bit longer, and let's save this script and run our server to see what's happening with our client. Okay, so server is ready. I have set up everything here, IP and port number ready, so let's press enter. And here's the problem, we don't see any kind of a result here, and actually we have error. Down there we have a bytes-like object is required, not string. So here we are basically trying to send string like we are doing with print, but here we are printing on a screen, and down there we are dealing with networking connections. So what you need to do in this case, you just type B here at the first place before double quotes, and then we will change automatically this string into byte-like object acceptable by Python. So let's save this thing and let's run our server. So now you will say, okay, I will have first this line from above, and then after that at the next line I will have this. So let's test that with my command prompt that I have prepared here. So if we press enter here, we have connection, everything is fine. This is now bytecode object, but this thing is in continuation of message. So now what? Well, the thing is, because this is a Telnet old protocol with all intricacies, how to say this in English, I don't know, with special guts of Telnet, you need to use old style like a encoding, let's use the term. So how to create new line here? Well, you'll also use connection send. Let me grab this line, and before or immediately after message here you will type special codes /r and /n, which means Telnet, when you're rendering stuff, how to explain this, go to next line. So yeah, this is from the side of Telnet user, but the thing will be done on a server, on actual server. So Telnet is just a client in this case. So I need to go to DOS again, just a second, and port, and I don't see anything because I didn't run my server, so sorry about that. Just a second again, but the thing will work. So port, and there you go, everything is fine now. So naturally, if you want to go to next line, you will use something like this down there. But here's the problem. What if you want to accept a couple of Telnet connections? Is that even possible? Well, we can use while loop here, like while true, and then we can grab this stuff from here, and let me think a little bit. Yeah, let's grab everything from here, and we'll just put it inside of while loop like this. So naturally, assumption is that everything will be fine with a couple of Telnet clients, but let's test that. So again, I need to open a couple of these and try to hook up to Telnet, server, but first I need to run our module. Okay, check this out. In this client, when I press enter, everything is fine. But the moment when I press enter here, this connection is lost. So this connection work. Well, if I press enter in this panel, it's kind of persistent, and you can see that in a status right here. But check this out. Again, if I run Telnet connection in this part of the screen, then this connection is broken. So this is the point right now when we cannot use Telnet anymore successfully for anything good, because we are not creating here Telnet server, we are creating just normal Python server. So idea is to grab some things from here and send it to normal Python client that we need to write. So from now on we're gonna not use Telnet anymore, but we will write custom Python client. And I don't want to go to 20 minutes again, so I will just leave that for a next tutorial. The bottom line here is there is a point when you cannot use some tools that you have right now at your disposal. You need to write your own script, and we're gonna do that fine in next tutorial. So thank you for watching. See you next tutorial.